Is it okay to address the error and sin in the lives of other people around us? Jesus warns us in Matthew 7, verse 1, do not judge so that you will not be judged. So we certainly need to be careful about the critical and judgmental attitude that arrogantly looks down on others or speaks to them in ungracious ways. But is there an appropriate way for us to talk to somebody about their sin? Notice what Jesus goes on to say in Matthew 7, verse 3 through 5. In verse 3, he says, why do you look at the speck that is in your brother's eye, but do not notice the log that is in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your eye, and behold, the log is in your own eye? You hypocrite, first take the log out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye. Jesus gives us two primary principles in how to properly address error in the lives of others. First of all is the principle of humility and introspection. Before we can help somebody else with a speck in their eye, we first have to take the log out of our own eye. We need to approach God's word not as a microscope into the lives of others, but as a mirror, looking into our own heart and life. And when we look into that mirror long and hard, then we can pass it on to somebody else and encourage them to do the same. But there's another principle as well, and that's the principle of genuine care and love. Jesus doesn't say once you get the log out of your own eye, then you can go around and you can point out the speck in everybody else's eye. No, he says, then you can see clearly to help take the speck out. How are you going to do that? Are you going to jab your finger in there and push it all around? Well, of course not. If you want to genuinely help, you're going to use great gentleness and tenderness in trying to take that speck out. And so it is appropriate at times to address sin in other people's lives, but we need to make sure that we're doing it with a great deal of humility and introspection and with genuine care and a desire to help.